I found your picture lying in the drawer. Smiles frozen on a day I can't ignore. Breathing in the silence where your laughter used to live. Every broken piece, a story left to give. And the night feels heavier than before. Memories knocking on this closed door. But I'm holding on, though the air's cold and thin, searching for the strength to begin again. In this shattered light, I'm standing tall with a heart that's cracked, but ready to fall. Through the fire and rain, I'll find my way, singing our song where the pain fades away. Street lamps flicker like the moments we lost. Every step forward reminds me of the cost. But in this quiet storm there's a voice so clear, telling me love's not just something to fear. Though the scars are deep, they're a map to me, guiding through the waves of what used to be. I'm learning to breathe through the ache and the fight, turning broken days into something bright. In this shattered light, I'm standing tall with a heart that's cracked, but ready to fall. Through the fire and rain, I'll find my way, singing our song where the pain fades away. Every chord I play, every note I sing, holds the pieces of the dreams we used to claim. Music's a river carrying me through, healing in rhythms, hope breaking through. In this shattered light, I'm standing tall with a heart that's cracked, but ready to fall. Through the fire and rain, I'll find my way, singing our song where the pain fades away. So here's to the nights and the battles inside, to the love and loss that never truly died. With every beat, I rise and ignite, stronger than ever in this shattered light. We met beneath that neon sign, where streets were loud and dreams aligned. You laughed with a fire in your eyes. I chased the sparks under city skies. Every step, every scar tells a story of who we are, built from flames we couldn't hide. Now we're standing side by side. These are the fires we built from broken nights and roads we've tailed. With every heartbeat, a story felt. In the ashes, our dreams still melt. Hold on tight through the restless winds. Love's a battle where no one wins, but I'll fight through the pain and guilt for all the fires we built. Remember nights we drove too fast, every mile a shadow cast. Walls came down and tears fell free, but you were the song inside of me. Every scar a line we trace, on maps of time and love's embrace. Though the wounds reveal the fight, they color ways we find our light. These are the fires we bear. and roads we've tilled, with every heartbeat a story filled. In the ashes our dreams still melt, holding tight through the restless winds. Love's a battle where no one wins, but I'll fight through the pain and guilt for all the fires we I hit the road at dawn, dust on my shoes. The sun takes a breath, paints the sky in blues. Each mile a story, a silent vow, carving out a path in the here and now. When the weight pulls heavy and the night feels long, I find my strength in the heart of this song. Winds of tomorrow carry me high, break these chains, let my spirit fly. In every scar a light will grow, rising strong with the winds of tomorrow. The city lights fade, but hope's burning bright. Faces of strangers like stars in the night. Love's not easy, but it's worth the fight. Holding on steady through darkest sights. When doubt creeps in and the road gets steep, I hold on tight to the dreams I keep. Winds of tomorrow carry me high, break these chains, let my spirit fly. In every scar a light will grow, rising strong with the winds of tomorrow. Guitar cries out in a fierce embrace, a pulse in the silence, setting the pace. With every chord, the past fades away, building a future here in today. Winds of tomorrow carry me high, break these chains, let my spirit fly. In every scar a light will grow, rising strong with the winds of tomorrow. So here I stand, heart on my sleeve, with every breath I believe the winds will steer through night or sorrow, guiding The lights go down, the crowd's a river of faces. Each one holds a story, a dream that chases. I pick up my guitar, fingers trace the strings, a melody born from the hope music brings. In this crowded room, it's just me and my sound, a tale of love and fight, where dreams are found. We keep the fire alive against the darkest night, through every battle cry, through every fight, from the smallest spark to stadium roars. Music's the power that opens doors. Remember late nights spent under neon skies, writing down the truths, wiping tears from our eyes. Every chord a promise that won't break or fade, a song of hope and courage we made. In the silence that follows, the crowd holds tight, a moment of healing, a shared light. Keep the fire alive against the darkest night, through every battle cry, through every fight, from the smallest spark to stadium roars. Music's the power that opens doors. When the world feels cold and the road is long, we stay on together, singing this song. Through the highs and lows, through joy and pain, the music lifts us up again. Oh, we keep the fire alive against the darkest night, through every battle cry, through every fight, from the smallest spark to stadium roars. Music's the power that opens doors. Keep the fire alive, don't let it die. With every note we play, we touch the sky. Late nights on the boulevard, the city breathes inside. Neon lights flicker true, like stars trapped in our eyes. A melody in minor keys, guitar hums through the pain. Every chord a story told. In the falling rain, we held the fire close enough to burn, lost ourselves in passions that never turn. But freedom's not just in the fight, it's in the breaking, finding light. These heartstrings unbound, they pull me through, a song for every scar, every dream we knew. With every note, the past unwinds, that build our castles now tremble in the night. Faces faded in photographs, dim but still alive. The road is long and the silence loud, but in this song I find my crowd. We held the fire close enough to burn, lost ourselves in passions that never turn. But freedom's not just in the fight, it's in the breaking, finding light. These heartstrings unbound, they pull me through. A song for every scar, every dream we knew. With every note, the past unwinds, music straight in broken lines. Underneath the grinding gears of time, there's a melody that's yours and mine. A ballad forged in pain and love, lifting us like wings above. These heartstrings unbound, they pull me through. A song for every scar, every dream we knew. With every note, the past unwinds, music straight. So let the strings sing on and on, finding light when night's so long. In every chord, a promise found. We're free inside, these heartstrings unbound. I found a vinyl in the attic, dust and cracks around the edges. A melody that caught my breath, story spun in fading pledges. A roaring guitar bends the night, heavy drums that beat the fight. A voice that carries through the years, holding close both pain and life. Every chord tells the tale of hearts that broke, then learned to sail through the wild, relentless sea, chasing freedom endlessly. And through every storm, that song's the fire burning in my veins. A timeless roll that shakes the floor, breaking loose from all the chains. It lifts me up when I am down, a battle cry that shakes the ground. In every note I find my home, a power no one can dethrone. Memories like vinyl grooves, spinning stories raw and true. Love that fought against the odds, heartbreak that the silence brewed. Strings that swell like rising tides, piano keys where hope resides. A voice that breaks with strength combined, a band of brothers intertwined. Every chord tells a tale of hearts that broke, then learned to sail through the wild, relentless sea, chasing freedom endlessly. And through every storm, that song's the fire burning in my veins. A timeless roll that shakes the floor, breaking loose from all the chains. fate's own hand. Bass pulses like steady plans. Drums kick hard like thunder's roll. Piano chords that heal the soul. Together they blaze a trail that lights the dark, fuels this tale. Freedom's anthem, loud and clear, lives in all who dare to hear. And through every storm, that song's the fire burning in my veins. A timeless roar that shakes the floor, breaking loose from all the chains. It lifts me up when I am down, a battle cry that shakes the ground. In every note I find my home, a power no one can dethrone. So let that timeless music play, no matter night or brightest day. A love, a loss, a fight, a dream alive forever in the stream. The sun's low on the horizon, where the sea meets the land. I walk these sands barefoot, holding memories in my hand. Every shell and driftwood tells stories I've known, of the times we were fearless and places called home. But the sky turns quiet, the tide pulls us apart. Yeah, your face stays alive, sketched deep in my heart. Waves crash like the heartbeats after all we've lost. You're the flame in the cold winds, no matter the cost. wins, no matter the cost. Hold on to the fire, let it grow evermore. We'll find strength again on this old shore. So here beside the rolling sea, where time moves slow, I find peace in the passion only we could know. With every wave that rolls, a new story's born. In the heart of the night, on this old shore. Woke up on the morning, wrapped in smoky blue, coffee's brewing. Memories are heavy but true. Old records spinning, tales of better days. Dusty roads calling out my name. Every mile's a story that bends and breaks, but I keep moving, chasing what life makes. Round the thunder, feel the fire deep inside, holding on to dreams that never hide. When the night feels colder than before, I find my wings and I soar. Streetlights flicker like distant guiding stars. Broken hearts mended with faded scars. A guitar's well, life's a restless air, fighting through silence, letting feelings bare. down the cracked and worn-out road, feet dragging through the endless load. Every scar tells a story told of fights inside the quiet cold, but in the silence there's a spark, a flicker burning through the dark. Hold on tight, don't fall apart. A stronger soul is in the heart, and I will rise again through the rain and pain, like a fire breaking through the pouring rain. Love keeps calling out my name, pulling me up, lifting the chains. With every battle that I face, I find the new strength to embrace. I will rise again. Windows crack but light spills in. Worn hands trace where it begins. Memory sharp but somehow thin. The fight for love, where I win. Though the nights can stretch so long, this heart remains forever strong. In broken chords, a hopeful song, guide me back where I belong. And I will rise again through the rain and pain, like a fire breaking through the pouring rain. Love keeps calling out my name, pulling me up, lifting the chains. With every battle that I face, I find a new strength to embrace. I will rise again. When the world feels all too tough and the roads seem rough enough, look around, you're not alone. In every tear, a seed is sown. We carry on, the fight's not done. With every fall, we're closer to the sun. I will rise again through the rain and pain, like a fire breaking through the pouring rain. Love keeps calling out my name, pulling me up, lifting the chains. With every battle that I face, I find a new strength to embrace. I will rise again, rise again. I will rise again. Through it all, I will rise again. We started out on broken roads. A night was young and skies were cold. Your hand found mine in silent talks beneath the city lights and chalk. The pavement glowed with every step, a story inked we won't forget. Through every trial we held on tight, chasing dawn from endless night. And when the weight began to pull us down, you said there's more than here beyond its time. the sky. Through the noise, the crowd fades out. Just you and me, without a doubt. The road's been rough, but here we stand. Dreams alive in our own hands. The thunder breaks, but can't contain the fire burning through the rain. We're breaking free, no chains remain. A song of hope within our veins. And when the dark tried to close in tight, we lit a flame that owns the night. We spread our wings to the horizon line, facing storms with hearts that never hide. Every scar, every tear, a battle cry. With you, I'm stronger, reaching for the sky. The past may wait, but it won't define how bold we dream, how bright we shine. No fear, no doubt can steal this fight. With love as proof, we'll rise and fly. We spread our wings to the horizon line, facing storms with hearts that never hide. Every scar, every tear, a battle cry. With you, I'm stronger, reaching for the sky. With every breath we claim the night, bound by courage, bathed in light. Our journey song, forever sung, wings to the horizon, forever young. The night was just a canvas, bare and white. We painted with our voices, no place to hide. Guitars underneath our heads, a slow, fierce tide. every note a story where our truths collide. I saw you standing there, eyes full of flame, not just a name, but a storm I couldn't tame. In the firelight we found what we couldn't see, freedom roaring out from deep inside of me. Passion's anthem soared through every crack street. Together we are whole, from broken to complete. The streets remember every step we made, our laughter like a chorus that never fades. Through every scar and scarred refrain displayed, a tender strength that time cannot degrade. Your voice, a trembling wave against my shore, pulls me closer like never before. In the firelight we found what we couldn't see, freedom roaring out from deep inside of me. Passion's anthem soared through every crack street. Together we are whole, from broken to complete. A never-ending strength found endlessly. In the firelight we found what we couldn't see, freedom roaring out from deep inside of me. Passion's anthem soared through every crack street. Together we are whole, from broken to complete. The stars we rise again, bound by light and song, forever friends. I was caught beneath the weight of silent streets, dreams flickered low like distant city lights. Hands clenched tight on the steering wheel of fate, chasing something I could almost touch, but never quite. Every step forward, a quiet street where the street lamps glow. You held a map with worn out folds. Eyes set on a distant line where the city meets the sky's outline. Every step felt heavy and so alive. We were chasing dreams just to survive. Hold on tight, we're chasing lights, running through the sleepless nights. Hearts on fire, burning bright, dreams like stars within our sight. Never gone, never lost, freedom's prize, worth the cost. Old vinyl spins on a fading desk, songs of hope in a world grotesque. Your voice, a beacon breaking through every lyric, pulling me closer to you. Though the road been sharp and wild, we keep the faith like a reckless child. Hold on tight, we're chasing lights, running through the sleepless nights. Hearts on fire, burning bright, dreams like stars within our sight. Never gone, never lost, freedom's prize, worth the cost. And if the world ever tries to break our stride, we'll stand tall, no need to hide. In every scar and every fight, there's a story of our endless flight. Hold on tight, chasing lights, running through the sleepless nights. Hearts on fire, burning bright, dreams like stars within our sight. Never gone, never lost, freedom's prize, worth the cost. Underneath these fading skies, our dreams still burn, they never die. Chasing lights, chasing lights. Together we'll ignite. Driving down these empty streets, rain's been falling like my fears. Every scar reveals the story of the nights I faced my tears. Cold wind cuts, but I keep moving. Headlights like a burning flame, searching for a sign to guide me through the chaos and the pain. But in the silence I find strength, lessons written in every mile. Though the road is rough and endless, I won't break, I'll stay a while. Hold on through the night when the world feels cold and wide. There's a fire deep inside, burning strong, you're not alone this time. Hold on through the fight, every heartache shapes the light. We're alive in this anthem of our lives. Saw your face in crowded places, words unsaid still fill the air. Memories days like distant thunder, loud but fading. Somewhere their colors blend but don't define us. Broken roads that we must face, every step a little stronger, carving out a brand new place. And in the quiet I hold on to the hope that won't let go. Every scar becomes my armor in the story only we know. Hold on through the night when the world feels cold and wide. There's a fire deep inside, burning strong. You're not alone this time. Hold on through the fight, every heartache shapes the light. We're alive in this anthem of our lives. Guitar cries out, a voice for all. Bass pounding, steady and strong. Drums drive the pulse of our hearts. Piano weaves a night's own song. Strings swell like waves on open sea. Together they carry me free. Hold on through the night when the world feels cold and wide. There's a fire deep inside, burning strong. You're not alone this time. Hold on through the fight, every heartache shapes the light. We're alive in this anthem of our lives. So hold on, just hold on. The dawn will come, the pain moves on. In this anthem of our lives, we find strength to rise and shine. I remember nights when the city breathed slow. We'd drive past neon signs fading into the road. Your hand in mine, the world so wide and free. Every mile we crossed, a chance to just be. It wasn't just the stars we were heading for, but the hope that burned inside, igniting more. We're chasing fires, lighting up the night. Hearts racing wild, holding on tight. No matter the fall, no matter the cost, we're chasing dreams that won't be lost. Your voice breaks through like a steady flame, calling out truths that no one can tame. Broken roads and winding trails we roam, each step a story, each breath a home. When the silence screams that we should give in, remember the fight's just where hope begins. We're chasing fires, lighting up the night. Hearts racing wild, holding on tight. No matter the fall, no matter the cost, we're chasing dreams that dream a new day. We're chasing fires, lighting up the night, hearts racing wild, holding on tight. No matter the fall, no matter the cost, we're chasing dreams.